Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Go! Welcome back. Welcome back. It's middays with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. As good as I'm feeling, no amount of chemtrail in the sky can dampen my mood. Steve Rummage in the building. Nikki V in the booth.
We're here, man. Listen, it's full crossover season, baby. I mean, look, here's the thing. We have a great basketball team. We have playoff rankings tonight. We have it all right now. I mean, everything that could be working right is working right.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to be able to control the flow of the show between basketball topics and football topics? Or is it going to be is it going to be a mayhem of back and forth? Listen, I'm prepared to do either or.
What? Thanks. Yes, I know. Setting up for next season already. Like you can kind of see that.
Did you feel in the off season that this was going to be a year?
I feel that every year, Marcus.
Right up until the trade?
Yeah, right up until. And then it's like, nope, never mind. We're done. No, I'm not, to answer your question, I'm not going to be able to control it. I'm going to be, look, it's going to be a smorgasbord of football, because, I mean.
Oh, listen, now that it's out there, we'll just say it. The phone lines are open. The text line is open. The YouTube channel Made for the Ville is up. Feel free to intercept whatever direction we're going. We will not take it personal today because it is crossover season.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of go back and forth because I'm playing Kentucky next week. Almost forces you to, you know what I mean? Like
if there wasn't Kentucky next week, we'd be kind of side-eyeing the basketball.
And we'd be excited about our team. And I'd be like, man, they look really good, man. We're going to be able to do a lot of good things, we got a couple weeks here. We play Cincinnati next week or, whatever instead. And it's like, yeah, I'm excited for that. But, but it would still be really locked into this football thing.
Okay, look at the board right now. What's your bottom text? My bottom text is, Kanai is a freak of nature. What is your bottom text right now?
Kanai. That's the message.
That's the message.
Yep.
Now, unless it's the same person texting both here and to the show, that's where the energy is.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen. Okay, do you want to start with the football conversation, the playoff talk?
No, I mean, I feel like we got to start from last night. I mean, that's, and we'll get to the playoff talk because the poll comes out tonight.
What time?
8:00, right? I believe 8:00 is the show. Yeah, I believe 8:00 is the show.
They're gonna drag so much.
Oh my God,
advertisement out of this, aren't they?
Usually, though, they get it done pretty quick, and then they talk to the people afterwards.
Steve just needs to be thankful he's not a Titans fan.
Yeah, that's fair. 8 p.m. 8 o'clock tonight. Okay, Nick said it's 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, I got to start with last night.
Okay.
You have to start there. I mean, listen, in the most little brother comment I'm ever going to make in my entire life, and if you want to laugh at Steve and say, "Oh man, yeah, that's a little brother statement," then get your
get the shots in now.
recording ready,
Right.
because I'm about to do it. I watched Michael Brown play last night, and I said, we don't get this guy. We don't get this guy. We never get this guy. We never get this guy, Marcus.
You must have felt a bit of my embarrassment vibe. Like maybe since we haven't talked since the game, have we?
No.
Okay. Yesterday, Steve, I got on record with saying, and think about how, listen, you're following up exactly what my feeling was from yesterday. I'm like, there is no way that we're going to get from 10:36 in the morning, whenever I said it, to 9:05. I'm sorry, 9:05. When that ball gets tipped, there is no way it's going to end up in Michael Brown's hands, and he's going to take a dribble for the University of Louisville.
I know.
Because we don't get that guy to the finish line.
He is just so different. And I want to get to Kanai, and we want to get to, and like we see all the text, and I want to get to all the other guys that deserve all the praise in the world, right? But he is so different. His speed, the passes he made David Johnson look like he threw chest passes. And that's coming from me.
The lack of wasted motion. Keep going, Steve.
No. That's what you're going to say is exactly right. Because, I mean, me and you praise David Johnson. Like, people that listen to the show know we love a David Johnson one-handed pass to the corner. We're like, people don't do that. Michael Brown made passes last night through windows that I still am not sure didn't go through a human being. Like, I'm not convinced. I needed to slow it down and make sure that Anton wasn't taking the ball. I don't know if anybody gets that reference. Anton wasn't taking the ball through another college player in his ghost. Yeah, Anton, 6 man. wasn't taking with his ghostly powers and putting the ball.
That baseline pass, Steve.
Yeah.
It forced me. This is what it forced me to do. You'll definitely appreciate this. It's such a good pass that I'm saying that was just a system pass.
Mm-hmm.
That was just
it had to be a drawn up play.
That's funny. Listen,
yeah,
either a drawn up play or whenever I attack the basket from this side, the rule, the structure of our offense says there's supposed to be somebody out there. Mm-hmm. The pass to Kanai Ruth. So it's like there's no way he physically saw him with his own eyes.
Right.
Did you see the replay? No, he saw him. He saw him.
How quick he gets from floor to basket is unreal.
This is what I like to do, Steve, and I think we all have a little bit of this in us. You know how you watch a tight end, Steve, and you just see one thing and you say, "Well, if I had that one thing, of course I'd be a retired 13-year NFL player."
Mm-hmm.
When you see somebody with your same size and dimensions, and you say they just got one extra thing,
yeah,
I would have been that, right?
Yeah.
Before I saw Michael with the dunk on the left side of the rim off his right leg, right?
Yep.
Just very, very, very impressive athletic feat. Steve, Michael Brown had already zeroed in on the rim. I could already tell he had his feet lined up, right? He knows the guy is behind him. He has him beat. He knows he's already, I saw his face. I know the look. He already has decided he's going to dunk the basketball. That last pump fake to just basically move any other trash or get any hesitation off of anybody before.
Are you talking about when he was in the lane?
Yes.
Yeah.
That last pump fake that he does before he starts to the finish is unreal. Like, that will paralyze potential shot blockers. People potentially taking charges. You know,
But you want to know why? You want to know what else? And I'm not taking any credit away from Michael, but you know what else works about that? Did you realize who he pump faked to? When I have the best shooter in America standing in the corner, in Isaac McNeely, and that's who he pump faked that ball to. You have to respect that. And I don't want to take away from your point, because that just the wherewithal to do that is, like, the point is he was amazing. But I also want to make the point with just kind of zooming out a touch with the team. It's like what they have and why they're going to be great is you can't just not bite. Like, if that's Steve Rummage in the corner, you're going, go ahead, I dare you. Throw it out there. If that's some whack shooter out there, you're like, yeah, go ahead, throw it. Like, that one, it was like, I've got no choice. I've got to respect that, because he's got just as good of a chance of hitting that as you probably do going up and dunking this.
It's unreal. They used to call Isaac McNeely. What would they yell back in the day whenever he checked into the game?
Shooter,
right?
Mm-hmm. He's white.
Didn't you tell me one day you yelled
Pick up at the Center. Pick up at the Center. Listen, Coach Lieberman's here, and Raheem Buckles was in there. There was a few people in there. I played. They swung it to me in the corner, and somebody yelled "shooter." I to this day I don't know who it was, and I'm like, "Are you?" I was like, "Y'all are racist.
You're just racist.
You're racist."
For you to assume I'm a shooter. Listen.
Yeah.
Isaac McNeely, since the dawn of time, has been considered a shooter or a zone buster.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a press breaker. He's a press breaker. Full court presses end up in scrambles all the time. They end up, either you have a 4-on-3. If you beat the press, you have a 4-on-3, 3-on-2, 5-on-4. Somebody scrambling. The way he locks in with that quick release, he'll pull you out of that full court press quick. Just go on down there. Isaac will get it up. Woolley can get it up. Kobe can get it up the court. Michael is dumb with it. And Javon Hadley's going to make the right decision when the ball crosses half court. Not to mention, you have 3 bigs that might be like, when I talk about jealousy, Steve, when your school gets something new right after you leave, it's like when you look at bigs and their true purpose in life is to get you open. I have 3 bigs on my team that I'm going to be yelling at all year round. Look for the ball. Look for the bucket. Look. Their purpose is to get my guards open looks. Do you know that every guard that has played the sport is turning over in his proverbial grave? And every big is like, they're never gonna let us shoot the ball again.
I know.
Until you end up with Sananda Fruit and the ball in the corner hitting a 3-pointer, because now he's open.
Oh, God. And one. Stupid. He got fouled on a 3 and hit it. And like, I still don't know if he knows he scored. Like, I almost want to be like, hey, man, that went in. That counted.
Does he know that this is not an exhibition? That was not an exhibition last night, Steve?
He did not even move his face. Like he was like, he almost made me mad on that play because I was like, you're trying too hard not to smile. And then I was like, no, I don't think he is. I was like, I don't even know if he knows it counted.
You're playing a character and you're trying to get some NIL money, or you're going to be an actor.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, everybody's like, oh, all over him. And he was just like stone cold.
Almost like he doesn't understand the rules. Like, oh, I got fouled.
Hey, Sananda, that counts.
Yeah,
I know. I got fouled. That don't.
Darn it.
Since he fouled me, that 3 don't count.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
In Bundesliga, it's a no and one. It's either a 1-3 free throw or you get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
No.
One or the other.
This is the NCAA, Playboy.
Yeah.
That's
that counts. You're about to get 4 points. You're about to get 4 points. Yeah. No, it was. I mean, listen, we'll be kind of all over the place with the basketball team, or obviously kind of jumping around. But yeah, the bigs, I'm with you, man. I mean, they're willing screeners. They're willing.
Do one
passers.
better. Do one better than that.
Okay.
Take it up a notch, Steve. Like, I know willing is a good word.
Sure.
Come up with a better word that's more assertive.
They're excited to do it. Yeah. They're I know I'm not that, but I'm saying, like, I'm following you.
Yeah, get what I'm saying? I just want to give a like I said, willing means I'm willing to screen. I'm willing to do it, not begrudgingly, willing. If I am they are enthusiastic screeners.
There you go. That's
something
the word
like that. Yeah, they are enthusiastic screeners. That is their analytic bucket.
I was gonna say aroused screeners, and I was like, I don't think that works.
Yes, listen. But here's the thing, Steve. There's the enthusiastic screening, right? The coaches recognized how enthusiastic they were about screening, knows what level of shooter he has, brought with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing. We have guys who really work to get open as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the real unnoticed strength to that is you get to burn out defenses. Good passing will burn you out as a defender.
Mm-hmm.
Already, good ball movement will burn you out. A stretch floor with threats of shooters and scores will burn your legs right on out. Now, add to that guys who work and use the screen. It's why the UCLA back cuts or Princeton cuts have worked for so long, because 1 or 2 possessions of chasing Isaac McNeely around, and then I end up with Ali Khalifa dribbling the ball towards me, and I know I'm about to have to chase off another zoom action.
Yep.
And Ali Khalifa is, oh God. I'm just thinking about it like an opponent of how irritated I would be in the film room. I'll say it.
He looks like he's hurt and running. I don't like it.
Ali Khalifa?
Yeah, he looks in pain.
You know what the problem?
Looks like he's got arthritis in his knees.
You know what the problem with that is, Steve?
I'm nitpicking my team. They look too good.
Oh, listen, I could have went that direction and said, hey, you graduated, guys. You can't go back. Every step forward you take in front of my face, you can't go back.
Like, get down the floor.
Listen, I played with Troy Jackson.
Uh-huh.
And I'm telling you, he looked like he couldn't go a bit until the ball ended up in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
then all of a sudden he became functional. Listen,
Yeah.
until I hear load management on Ali Khalifa, I'm gonna say he's bluffing.
He's just well, that's
You
his
know what
thing.
else too? You know what else, Steve?
I'm listening.
He's played hurt for 2.5, 3 years.
It really has, yeah.
So-
And chubby.
Right.
I mean, by his own admission. You know, I'm not mocking him, but
Yeah. No. So Steve, I would tell you he's been shuffling like that. You think that won't change your run? If you've been playing and running hurt for 3 years, you've learned how to keep the most pressure off of your legs by shuffling the way he shuffles.
yeah. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be mad at him because I didn't like how it looked.
Listen, just be mad at his free throws.
It's like you aesthetically just look. Hey, you know what I wrote in my notes last night? You want to know something really funny? And then we'll get to the phone lines.
I'm listening.
Because I was like, okay, I know Marcus, I know me. I was like, you need to have some negatives.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they were almost too good.
Oh, yeah, I got
You know,
some.
I was like, they were too good. I got to get some negatives. And I do got some real ones that we can jump on. Some one still. And I watched the game and was like, hey, he got to do more. What did he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's his curse. That's his curse.
Listen, 2 quick things before we get to the phone lines.
Mhm.
And you said his name. I can't let it get to the phone without
Yeah.
addressing these. Number 1, Javon Hadley in the grades. We're going to B+ him, and he's done for the year.
Yeah.
We could eliminate him.
What did Hadley do? I said, he was a B. He was all right.
He's going to, listen, he's taking this college course pass-fail, and he's going to pass every game. He's going to pass because he does the right thing. Anything he doesn't do, it's because somebody was superior to him athletically or size-wise.
Played one half of basketball and had 13, 9, 2, and 1.
Number two.
Weak ass.
This is number 2, Steve. Get your ass off of the baseline against the zone on that backside alley-oop play.
Oh.
You are never to be on the alley-oop dunker spot on the left side of the basket ever again.
They tried to call an oop for him on the first play.
That's exactly the play I'm talking about, Steve.
Okay. Good. Okay. I was like, what's this?
Don't have. I love Javon Hadley. Your bounce is not backhand alley-oop back of the zone bounce. Can you catch an alley-oop? Yes. Are you my option to catch that alley-oop from 40 feet from Michael Brown? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That was my negative for them too. Get to the phone line.
No, I love it. All right. Nick, you have to remind me. Who do we have here? Chuck, welcome into 93.9. What's going on?
What's up, fellas?
How we doing?
Feeling good.
Hey, I'm with you on Khalifa, man. I think it's more about the fact he's got legs that most 6-footers got. He's got short legs. That man's got the longest torso I've ever seen. But and then your comment about it can't be anything more uncomfortable than getting screened by an aroused screener. But that kind of stuck with me.
Like, whoa,
But,
that works.
Yeah, that's got to be illegal, right? But no, just two comments. I heard a game or two ago where a commentator or somebody had made a comment where Frew had made the comment to one of the coaches that he was learning. He didn't know how to play this way. The constant. I don't know what it was, but I just know he made that comment, and you could see it early on as he was trying to find his way. But last night, to me, it looked like he was starting to understand the game or the system a little bit better. And I'll let y'all talk about that here in a second. But the other thing, usually a basketball team has got 2 or 3 guys on the team that when they got the ball in their hands, you're thinking, all right, something good is going to happen here. We've got like 9 or 10 guys that when they got the ball in their hands, you're thinking something good's getting ready to happen. And that's just the depth on this team is what's amazing to me. But other than that, man, I appreciate y'all's show and go Cards.
I appreciate the call. Appreciate the call.
Let's keep going with the phones.
No, we're good right now. Yeah, the other one dropped off.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to jump back on 8150 939 is the number. 3831 939 is the text line. Let me ask you this, Steve. We'll use Chuck's kind of his reference. Which elite skills can beat the fix? What parts of this team do you feel like when the referees are really on one? Which parts of these teams do you think I can rely on referee and what at road, home, I can rely on this?
I mean, first off, I do think shooting. I mean, if they're on, but shooting is not one. And I'm saying it like this.
I'm scared to put that if they're on thing.
See, I know
flat out shoot.
They really can and can do it from everywhere. Well, but I mean, like some nights they might just be ungodly. But I mean, good night. I mean, you've got 3 guys on this team. 3, not 1. Usually you have 1. You've got 3 that if they're open, you're like, oh, that's it. I mean, that's it.
Michael, Isaac,
and Ryan.
Okay.
I mean, I think when they shoot, you're like, oh, that's going in. And it's not that it's going to every time, but there's 3 guys on one team that if they're wide open, other fan bases are going to go, oh, just that groan.
The groan
and usually,
as the shot is being released.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, actually, no. Conwell is a pre-groaner.
Yeah, that probably is true.
He's a premature groaner. A basketball fan base will see that ball in the air and start going, oh. Now, that's the ultimate sign of respect.
Yeah.
The pre-groaner versus the groaner.
Premature groaner.
Yeah.
That's Nick.
But, yeah, keep going.
Like,
yeah, when the ball's in the air.
What was that noise? Wait. Do it again. I want to isolate it.
Jeanette's like, oh, man.
He's about to start crying.
Another pre-groaner night.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. So shooting from those 3, you feel can beat the fix?
Yes, but if, okay, and this is one where I'm not ready to go all in just yet. If Kanai is as bought in defensively as he looked last night, that will, and I'll just say it. I love Kanai Roos. But I'm not ready yet. Okay. Well, I hate him. I'm not ready.
He's taking the Jalen Reeves-Maven spot. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All he's going to hear about from me is how he could be so much better for this team.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, think about it. The last thought that I had before head to pillow was every practice, I need you to be doing suicide speed sprints with the basketball. If you're going to be this good on defense, that means there's going to be deflections. I got to be able to get you the ball in transition and take advantage of your length and speed and athleticism. But sometimes we got to use you to get this ball up, and you got to be confident. I can tell he's been working on his ball handling, but until your brain believes it and it starts like you can see he and Javon Hadley have tried to make a conscious effort on working on their ball handling in the offseason. But you can also see when they get into the game and the bullets start flying and they get in transition where somebody's poking and picking around them, both of those guys are not comfortable, right? And that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay. But I would say, hey, if you're bought, I'd say exactly what you just said. If you're bought in the way you are defensively, the way you cut off a screen with Ali Khalifa having the ball, the things that you could possibly bring to the table with your rebounding, and we can use you in a transition set or use you to get the ball up the court. Like I said, I go to Tony Williams every time. He is my absolute go-to when I say, do you know what it's like to have a 6'9" forward that can get the ball up the court against a full court press and get it back? 6'9". So it's going to be 9 times out of 10 a lumbering, bumbling, guy guarding him.
And Kanai is 7'2".
Apparently, he's grown 4 inches. As have I since after the game.
We're about 4.5 hours.
Quick commercial break. Let's get a bailout. 93.9 The Ville.
Moss hands to Isaac straight up the middle, bolts ahead. Isaac to the 40, Isaac to the 30. He's going to go. Touchdown of 52 yards for Isaac Brown.
It's game week in the Ville. After a win over Virginia Tech, Louisville football is back at home Saturday hosting Cal.
They're well coached. They have a good young quarterback. They can throw the football. They play aggressive on defense. Once again, we'll have to find a way to win against a good California team.
Coverage begins at 4 o'clock with kickoff at 7 right here on your home for the Cards. 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Looking for a thrilling new experience in Louisville? Head over to Next Level Ranges, the city's newest high-tech gun range. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, we've got the perfect setup with state-of-the-art lanes, expert instructors, and a safe, welcoming atmosphere. Wrap up your shooting with a farm-to-table meal from Brass Social, or kick up your feet and relax in our exclusive Members Lounge.
Access Control Company. At Rates Fence, we offer a wide variety of fencing options and styles in stock and ready to install. From various styles of wood fences to aluminum, vinyl, chain link, and high security fencing solutions. Interested in automatic gate systems? We have that too. Visit us online at ratesfence.com to see everything we have to offer. That's RAATZ fence.com and schedule your free estimate today.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI agent can be set up in minutes to answer calls and questions 24/7, so you never miss a customer lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, And if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial # Law on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Hey, it's Creighton from the Diener Show here, and I've recently discovered Hectare's low-dose Delta-9 THC and CBD-infused drinks. Your new go-to for a hangover-free buzz. Sip on bold flavors like dragon fruit or the delicious blood orange vanilla with 5 milligrams of hemp-derived Delta-9 THC and CBD. It's federally legal, low-calorie, and hits in just minutes for a smooth social vibe. Hectare's is my alcohol alternative so I can stay California sober. It's tasty, relaxing, and keeps the good times rolling for a buzz without the booze. Find Hectare's THC seltzers at your local liquor store or online at hectares.com. Sip, smile, and find your vibe with Hectares.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, live broadcasts, and much more.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence. Sorry, just sit tight, grab my notes. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Go.
Before I go any further, let me take a quick second to remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with this sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222, or you can look up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222. Or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. So, Steve, the Kenai Roos crossover baseline dunk.
Yeah.
As soon as the crossover happened, almost off the jab.
Yeah.
Michael Brown, Ryan Conwell standing directly behind him. You know, they're at a spot where they can see that Kenai Roos is getting ready to go after him. They can see it. They start posturing. The crossover happens.
Well, let me just say really quick, as soon as everybody saw that poor guy out there, I've never had a moment where I wanted to, I felt like that defensive guy was my son.
Okay.
I've never had a moment. The way his body was leaning and Kenai just kind of took that little dribble up, like he was going high.
Yep.
I wanted to just put myself in that TV and be like, he's going to cross you over, baby. Just get your base set. And I'm not taking away from your point.
Yep.
But that's one, that crossover was one I'm like, I think I put that in South Carolina State. The crossover itself, let me be clear, the move itself. But I think I put that one in South Carolina State bucket, like that, because it was like, or maybe I'll just be mean dad and go out there and go, son, are you stupid?
Or.
A beneficiary of just knowing how hard they have to play it. Watch out. Roots. A beneficiary.
You see how early he said, watch out.
Watch out.
Listen, I would be the opposite on this one. It would be okay. One time, the worst I felt for Jalen Reeves-Maben, they were playing Seattle. Playing Seattle about 2 years ago when who was it? Geno Smith had him rolling, right?
Yeah.
That was Seattle, right?
Yep.
Where he got hot. Yeah. So they're just hammering. Like Jalen's one of the only healthy linebackers, and they're just hammering, right? And they get this pulling guard, and I can just see who he's on his way to go get.
Oh.
They got this pulling guard. He's going to take out the linebacker, and I'm like, Jalen, just get down. Just get down, right?
Yeah.
That I was kind of like on that play. I'm like, just foul him. To foul our guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, big man, don't let Kanai Roos do you like that. Look, I don't need that. I don't need Kanai thinking he can just do that unless he can.
Yeah.
And another thing, Steve, the way Sananda Frus celebrated. I mean, you're winning by 60, 70 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way Sananda Frus celebrated was like they were getting he was getting his validation for all his hard work. That was a good look.
No, I totally agree, man. They really, really, you could tell, man, they really were going overboard for Kanai last night.
Something's there.
Yeah. I agree, man.
Where else did you notice that?
I mean, just even when defensively, I mean, there was a couple times, like, I mean, when he got after it, that it was like, okay, they're like really running over to him. They're really gravitating to him when he's making a play. You know, by the way, the most impressive dunk I think he had of the whole day was the one where he like cradled it and went down the lane and almost up and under it in the air. It was unreal. I mean, it was like a forward-facing rock the cradle. I was like, what the heck was that? Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, he's not allowed to do the cute throwing in dunk anymore, though.
Yeah, no, that I didn't like because I thought he missed. I swear, he threw it in so cleanly, I thought he airballed. I was like, I'm going to kill you.
Did you miss the rim?
Yeah, if you miss the rim, I'm going. And yes, if the FBI is listening, I meant what I said. Like, I'm going to kill you.
This is not a mall threat. This is not a This is not a St. Matthews.
This is not a false threat. You all should come and take me out quickly. So I'm going to take him out.
We're going to get ESPN Louisville swatted.
I'm going to choke the life out of him and watch his eyeballs fade.
Okay.
If he threw the ball and missed the rim.
Allegedly.
Like,
as your legal counsel.
Give me something else.
Please.
Give me something else. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Give me something else off the radar.
Kanai centric?
No.
Or
Off
just
the radar. Team centric.
From last night?
Yeah, not the obvious takeaways. Hey, Michael Brown pretty good.
Yeah, Michael Brown's legit. Yeah, he's a good little player, man. We're really glad we got him. I mean, you know, this is a little cheating a touch. Adrian Woolley was cramping all night. So you essentially didn't have Adrian Woolley last night, okay? Like, I know he played a little bit, but I mean, he gave you. Let me just double check.
Yeah, look at his minutes. I don't know.
He gave you 16 minutes.
You know what? Maybe it was heavy first half, so it didn't seem like it. Okay.
Yeah. He gave you 16 minutes, and he gave you 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Like, I mean, he did not give you anything, right? But when I couple, like, I watched that team play last night, and I said, there's going to be games where he's going to be balling and Casey Pryor is going to be balling. And I'm not even like putting that in the rotation really today, you know, and it's like, now I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
That when you say add 2 people to the rotation that I feel like wasn't a full game rotation, because you're right, he that 16 minutes was probably his first half minutes, which was gonna probably end up being a 25, 27-minute game, right? Yep. But I said something the other day that I kind of retract. I said, I think Zagreus' minutes are going to fall off, especially when you add guys like that back, you know, and Kaysen and stuff. If he screens like that, like Terrence Ogilvie did a great job at, he set a flare screen, okay? And Oglesby was like, that's instinctive. He was like, that's not part of the play. He said that was instinctive. Got Louisville a wide open 3. I think it was Isaac McNeely, actually. Yep. Like that. Now finishing, we'll talk about, because Zagreus pissed me off a couple times last night. I was like, I just watched you go up and dunk it. Like, oh, what are you doing, dude? Like, you should not be getting blocked 4 times. Like, they're blocking you
on that screen as well. It caught the defender off guard too. It was one of those readjusting your spine screens, because I don't know it's there.
Right. And that makes you think for the rest of the game. And I'm like, while his minutes will go down some, he's going to play. Like, he's going to play. Like, I think I even allowed myself to kind of get into the mode of like, well, he probably won't really play this year. I'm like, no. Do you know how valuable it is? If I've got 4 dudes out there that can score the basketball, to have one that's just like, I'll just defend and screen. Now, again, if you're going to go full court, you better not get blocked the way you got blocked. His finishing leaves a lot to be desired. But again, just somebody that will buy into that. I mean, that's amazing. You want to get to the phone lines really quick? Really? So I know we got to talk about it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or go ahead. Do you got a point? Go ahead.
It was a Sananda Fruit point, but I'll push it back. A comment kind of made me think about it.
Okay. All right. Well, Antonio, welcome into 93.9. What's going on?
Said, guys, I wanted to just get your personal opinion on 2 points.
You caught up in the
might have to give us a ring back.
Quality depth, you know, as far as 11 players that I trust out there to, you know, to play in any situation. And another point I wanted to make, Marcus, I wanted your opinion on, have you ever seen a better freshman class? I mean, I'm looking around the country, man. There's some pretty dang good freshmen out here, man, balling. Yeah. And man, it's a freshman class that is going to be legendary, I think. But I'll hang up and listen. But thanks for taking my call.
Of course.
Appreciate the call.
I think that first thing, Marcus, he was saying, right, about us having 11 deep, like.
Yep. Speak to the depth.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll address both of those. As far as the depth goes, it's not I-word depth. It's competitive depth. You know what I'm saying? Like your ability to be able to shrink the minutes through having depth.
Yeah.
Where 2 people can take your minutes. Usually a good deep team has 2 options at every position that can actually play. When you have 3 people that can play 3 or 4 positions and can compete and hold their own and bring something elite value on their own and multifaceted, it makes you compete for minutes, not just starting spot. like the minutes you play.
Yes.
If you give up an open drive, I can make rules as a coach now. I can say, hey, it won't be a bad shot because Coach Kelsey's he's kind of a player's coach when it comes to shooting things. But I can make rules like if you give up a box out and you're pinned against the ball and your man gets the ball over you, you're coming out.
Yeah.
Right? Just a trigger rule that you're coming out. Listen, as mad as I can get, Steve, and could you imagine having a trigger rule on Mekhi Becton and he jumps off sides and has a false start and he just starts running to the sideline?
Yes.
And it's 3rd and 3.
Just knows. Yep, I'm out.
Yeah, and could you imagine the stones it would take to be like, you know the rules. Now I got to figure it out in 3rd and 2.
Yep.
Because you jumped off sides.
Mm-hmm.
You can start adding those rules when I'm making a decision between Zugreece and Kaysen Pryor. And Zugreece gives up a whatever, misses a screen. The ball gets stolen. I can say, oh, Kaysen, you're up.
Yeah.
That tightrope is what the depth really, really brings. The daily practice, the daily competition. The other thing, what did Antonio ask about? The other thing,
the freshman class, the freshman class. Yeah.
It kind of. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hating because I want my freshmen to get all the attention.
I know.
There was a lot of freshmen doing a lot of, but I will say this: it restores your faith in high school recruiting.
It does.
Does. Yeah, it's a big blow. I mean, it's a big counterpunch for all those young parents with young players that are wanting to get recruited and trying to be ready to actually physically play on a college level. I mean, granted, there was a lot of these games were inferior opponents, but a lot of these guys came ready to play and make that Kansas Peterson situation. You're gonna find yourself breathing a little easier as time goes by. With that Kansas situation, you called it. We all saw it. I tell you what, Nikki, go ahead and play us out. When we come back, we'll do some kind of high intensity grades and catch our position battles. And I'm sure Steve wants to talk starting lineups or something.
And some football and some playoff rankings tonight. Some things that'll piss me off. Some things that won't. And yeah. So. And we'll get into a little bit of that.
Mock playoff rankings coming up next hour. The 93.9 midday playoff rankings coming right up. 93.9 DeVille.
We're talking Louisville basketball right here on 93.9 The Ville.
That's what exhibition games are strengths and weaknesses of our team, strengths and weaknesses of individuals, and then clean a bunch of stuff up.
Follow the Cards all season long on 93.9 The Ville and the
From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger feel the church, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the meal, history in the making. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the field, Louisville taking over.
Los Angeles, Fort Lauderdale, Austin, and Fort Myers. Learn more at
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COOL to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COOL for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COOL for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hello, I'm Marty Buck with Earl Buck's Carriage Ford. You know, my dad taught me a lot, and one of those was to treat people the way you want to be treated. That's how we do business here. No games, no pressure, just honest deals and folks who actually care if you're happy. People drive a long way to buy from us, and there's a reason. When we say Best Buy Country Mile, we mean it. It's not about distance. It's about how far we'll go to take care of you. Come see us at Carriage Ford or visit us at carriageford.com. Earl Buck's Carriage Ford, Best Buy Country Mile.
25 AP. If you're a true sports fan, you're always searching for that home field advantage. And speaking of homes, I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs. The name you should know, Derek A. Stewart. Derek A. Stewart brings experience and expertise to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also familiar with any and every type of property and location you could be interested in. And the best part is, your home field advantage is only a telephone call away. So do yourself a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
From Mayfield to Manchester.
And they got it again back at the 40-yard line.
And Lexington to Louisville.
And intercepted right at the goal line.
Let's
the 20,
play
the 10, the 5.
Football.
Touchdown, he made it in.
Join us Saturday. The Cardinals return home to take on Cal. Our coverage begins at 5:30.
Got to go as hard as you can go.
On your home for Louisville football.
We got to step up to the challenge.
93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Hurt in the car? Call Sam Aguiar. I'm attorney Sam Aguiar. Car crashes aren't just accidents. They happen for a reason, and they can change lives in an instant. At Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers, we handle everything to hold the insurance company accountable. That way you can focus on healing. Your recovery is too important to leave to chance. So if you've been in an accident, check us out online at themansan.com or give us a call, 502-888-8888.
You work hard to build equity in your home, so why would you give that money to the real estate agents when you sell your home? At Edlin & Edlin, they know you deserve to keep more of that money.
It's a full-service offering. The advantage is that we don't charge as much, even though you get full service. In the regular world, a real
realtor says that the commissions are 6%, and what we do is accept 1% as the listing agent and recommend you pay the buyer's agent 2.5%. The average home sale around here is around $300,000, so that's $7,500 more dollars in your pocket at closing.
When Edelin lists your home, it immediately goes on all the places where buyers are looking for a home.
When I put a listing on the MLS, it is automatically shared with all the real estate apps. Zillow, Realtor.com, you name it. So all of that overhead in my business is gone. And what really should happen, prices should go down, the price of real estate services. And that's what we're reflecting in our commission structure.
So visit Edelin.com to start keeping more of your home's equity. That's Edelin.com, EDELEN.com.
Catch Fat Jack from FatJackSports.com on The Drive with Mark Ennis every Thursday at 4:30 during the football season. Mark and Jack will discuss the spreads, the overs, and the under on local and national games. You'll hear angles to games you didn't even know existed. Fat Jack has been a leading sports analyst for 25 plus years. His records are documented and recorded at FatJackSports.com. Listen every Thursday at 4:30 during The Drive with Mark Ennis on 93.9 The Ville.
The official broadcast partner of all U of L athletics, WLCL Sellersburg, is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment.
High school
This is
recruiting
Jack from
alive and
Tri-State
well.
Men's Health. And if you're over 50,
Yeah.
it's likely that you've had that first time
this
yourself.
weekend is a
But
good.
the good news is that if you're like most men, that first
But
time can be the
how
last
many
time
are
that
high
ED
school and
impacts
how
your
many are
sex life.
considered like
At Tri-State Men's Health,
overtime
we're
elite?
experts in treating ED. We've treated
Or
tens
prep
of
school.
thousands of men using protocols with success.
I mean, I'm not trying to
well
rig it
over
or anything, I'm
90%.
just saying.
And those treatments have, in most
You kinda
cases,
gotta
made
ask that
sex
question.
great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in
But
years.
Michael
So
Brown
if
is
ED has been
prime
affecting your
time.
intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the number
get a
one
show
business phone
number.
system. Quo works right on
Gotta
your
get
phone
a
or computer.
show number.
No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI agent can be set up in minutes
Shout out
to
to
answer
Four
calls and
Pegs.
questions 24/7, so you never miss a customer lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers.
Ooh, are we
Try
gonna do
Quo
a
for free at
college football
quo.com/sports.
postgame
That's
playoff selection
quo.com/sports to try
show
Quo
tonight?
free. quo.com/sports.
What y'all think?
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros
Feels
you
like it's a
want on
long
your
break,
side.
huh?
They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut-rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial
man.
future.
I hope that wasn't copyrighted music. We'll see.
Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Ville, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of Remax Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z.
The commercial.
NLS number 2256125.
5-minute
Each
mixtape.
office is independently owned and operated.
Together.
Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
Just music. That's a better idea. Rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Big shout out to my friends over at the Grout Medic of Louisville. Give them a call at 502-609-3900. Listen, like I said, I love pairing these two together, man. I love just jumping on the back of, because it's partners that we know that are locally owned, and we believe in them, and we believe it's things that you're not going to need until you need them. You know,
You need them ASAP.
It's like,
You need them.
yeah, and you need it done quickly, and you're like, I know who to call, man. Listen, they do regrouting, recaulking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement. They have a customer first mentality. They're going to come out and check out everything and see with their own eyes. They do residential and commercial. Owners Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey, and Marty McGraw. They'll get you taken care of with the holidays coming up. You're going to want to freshen up your house a little bit. So call for a free estimate, 502-609-3900, the Grout Medic of Louisville.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
Coaches poll, AP poll, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a specific team. You're allowed to ask for the record. And I want you to say, when the playoff polls come out, will they like these teams more than the coaches in AP?
Mm-hmm.
Or will they not like them? Okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Now we're talking the playoff poll.
Playoff poll.
Okay.
I'm going to use the coaches polls, AP poll, and the coaches poll. Actually, I'll just use the AP poll. And I want you to tell me,
yes,
with a short explanation or a long explanation, on if you think the playoff polls will like this team better. You ready?
I am.
Georgia Tech, 8-1.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you saying better or worse than Louisville?
Okay, number 16. I'm sorry. Then they're ranking in the AP.
Oh, okay.
They're
I got
16. You. I'm sorry. I should have said that clearer. They're number 16 in the AP poll. Will the playoff poll like them more or less?
Gosh. Am I allowed to say a push?
Push is fine. The
playoff
poll will have 25, right?
Yeah, it'll be 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure I win.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Man, because 16 sounds about right where I think they'll end up.
Michigan.
Maybe, but I'll say worse. I'll say worse because
Okay.
I'll say 17.
Are you doing that just because of the ACC?
I'll say 17. Yeah, kinda.
You know, I almost said we need to have a disclaimer that we're going to try to just take out the ACC bias or anti-ACC bias or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But you can factor that in, whatever. Okay. USC is at 20. They're 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
They moved up 3 spots at number 20. playoff poll. What do you think?
And USC is
6-2, ranked number 20. Jumped up 3 spots.
Worse. I think they'll be around 21, 22.
Oklahoma has moved up 7 spots. They're at number 11 now, and they're 7-2.
Worse. I think they'll be 13, 14.
Notre Dame is number 10. They're at 6-2. They're up 2 spots. Will the playoff poll like Notre Dame better or worse than number 10?
Better be worse, because that's the one that's going to piss me off. Notre Dame's going to piss me off when they're ranked ahead of us.
In the playoff poll.
If they're ranked ahead of us in the playoff poll, that one is going to bother me. Now, I say that to say, when you look at, David Hell's been doing this. He's been doing a good job at this. When you look at the blind resume, I think there's a chance Louisville shows up tonight significantly higher.
You couldn't just keep it in your pants until I got to Louisville, could you? You just couldn't hold your water, Steve, until I naturally. You were setting the table so well. I mean, we jumped around at Oklahoma's 11. I did a little Virginia, Georgia Tech, 2 spots behind Louisville. I was going to go Vanderbilt, and I was going to tease one more before I got to Louisville. And you just, keep going, please. Why is Louisville going to be significantly higher, Steve?
When you look at wins versus Power 4 teams, Ohio State's got 4, Bama's got 4, Indiana's got 3. Then you've got about 5 teams that are there at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville, Georgia Tech, Georgia, Texas Tech, A&M, Ole Miss, and Texas, and BYU. When you go through the different metrics as far as, okay, for instance, let me give you one. All right, you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Dramatic.
What is Texas Tech ranked in the AP?
Texas Tech is currently number 9.
In the AP poll.
In the AP poll, they're 9-1. 8-1, sorry.
Okay. What's Louisville ranked?
Louisville ranked 7-1 in the AP poll.
But our ranking
14,
is
sorry.
14. And Texas Tech is 7.
No. Texas Tech is 9.
9. Okay, they're 9 and we're 14.
Yes.
Okay. One of these is Texas Tech and one of these is Louisville. So I'm doing a reverse blind resume. Strength of record. Number 10, number 13. Texas Tech is 10, Louisville's 13. Strength of schedule, 58, 56. Texas Tech's 58, Louisville's 56. Wins against the top 40. Texas Tech has 1, Louisville has 3. Best win, Texas Tech number 6, Louisville number 13. Worst loss, Louisville's got one. Texas Tech has one. Okay, as far as in the to the
who did Texas Tech lose to? You know, I can look it up really quick. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
got it right here. Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Yep.
Louisville lost to Virginia.
What is Arizona State ranked?
That's a great question.
They're not ranked.
They're not.
Was Virginia ranked? 12.
12. There is, I just feel like, and I could totally end up being wrong, and I could totally be setting myself up for major failure.
Yes, like the guy who thought Louisville was going to be a 5 seed or 6 seed. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
But you were doing a great exercise, and if we would have kept it going, because when you looked at a lot of them, you say Oklahoma, well, they got to be a little bit lower than that.
7 and 2.
And you look at Notre Dame, and you say, well, they probably should be a little bit lower. By the way, Notre Dame and Louisville have a common opponent in Miami, at Miami. Miami beat Notre Dame. Louisville beat Miami. And Notre Dame has a second loss. I just won't be surprised if Louisville shows up at like 9, 10, or 11 in this tonight. And a lot of us are thinking more 16, 17, 18.
Okay, the right thing to do in Steve's mind, if they were unbiased, above board, you would say we'd be right at 10 or 11.
Yeah.
We'd be
Yeah,
that.
like,
That
I'm not
means,
saying Louisville should.
That means we would be where Notre Dame or Oklahoma is with both having 2 losses.
Mm-hmm.
And common opponent with Notre Dame. And not as bad of a loss as Texas Tech.
Yes, because the playoff poll is supposed to take in metrics, whereas the AP doesn't. The AP is just voters. It's media voters. That's it. I think Louisville's going to show up a lot nicer in this. Now, Brett McMurphy put out his playoff rankings. He's got Louisville at 7.
I was going to say that, Steve. And you know what my next question was going to be for you?
Of course you was.
What?
Why don't you set this one out? What
ranking would you see that guarantees we're going to lose next game?
Anything above 9. I'm like, they ain't going to let us live.
If you saw 7, you would guarantee a loss. I'd listen. I'd go into my safe, my hidden safe in the wall, and I'd go get all my liquid cash and my mother's pearls.
Oh yeah, and put it on Cal.
Let it ride on Cal.
Yeah.
It'll be my retirement bet.
Yeah, we're done. We're done for. Louisville's ranked 7th tonight. I'm like, we're done.
How much money do we put on Cal for the emotional hedge? Seriously, I think I might put everything in my checking account, which isn't much, but like,
just like, hey, at least if they win, I win a big bunch of money. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care about the playoff anyway.
Problem is, like, Cal will lose, and then we'll lose to Clemson.
If we were 6, I'd go pull out $5,000. Just, you know what? It's time. It's time. Look,
yeah.
What's the Ocean saying when he says, and when that perfect hand comes, you bet big and you take the house. He's like, the house.
Oh
always
yeah.
wins until that perfect hand comes on. I would say we're going to be a 11-point favorite against Cal at home with a number 6 ranking. I would just say, yeah, it's over.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But here's the thing.
Coach.
This is another thing to think about, though.
We all got to eat.
we got to do what's best for us. Okay. Here's another thing to think about, though. If Louisville shows up that high, like 11 or higher, that kind of puts to bed at that point, Louisville pretty much controls their own destiny for a playoff.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, because really Louisville should get in the AC now with Georgia Tech losing. most likely if Louisville won out, they're going to get in the ACC title game regardless. But if there's a three-way tie, I think there can still be a three-way tie between Georgia Tech, Duke, and Louisville. And I don't know how that would work out. But let's say that one come up where they technically didn't make the ACC title game. Well, they would be in the playoff regardless at that point.
Yep.
I think their ranking would be high enough. So, I mean, again, look, I'm setting myself up for failure here because they're probably going to show up at 15, 16, which I'm not going to complain about at all. I mean, they're still right there. They're in good striking distance.
Yeah,
if they're
you're
15, 16.
Like you can't. Okay, like of course, you can say we control our own destiny, and if you win out, you're most likely in.
Yeah,
I don't like being begrudgingly invited to the party.
I know,
and feeling like I have to just win out. Just win out and win the ACC championship, and other teams have to lose around me just to get my berth spot in there. I'm gonna feel like I had a good time at the party, but I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
But it's, you forget too, Steve. You start shortening your season when you see those graphics that say 4 games left. A week is a grind. A week is a grind. A weekend, Steve. I mean, like, imagine if you took like almost all, like you were picking 10 games or something, right?
Yeah.
And imagine you had like easy wins, like Vandy over Texas, and
yeah. Cal over Virginia.
Yeah. Like Cal. Like, imagine if you just picked like 10 games. And they were basically like 8 of them were guarantees. And then by the end of that weekend, it's just another sucker bet.
Well, you know what? Let's move past that really quick. And look, since you're just since you apparently, like most people, can't take a joke, because I was just joking. It was a joke. It was for fun. It was all fun and games. You know what's going to piss you off more than anything, though?
I'm listening.
The most likely landing spot for Louisville ends up being 12 or 13. Why, Steve? Because they can't put you ahead of Virginia. They think you're better than Virginia. You look better than Virginia. But they just can't put you ahead of Virginia. And they're not going to put Virginia up at 6 or 7. They're just not going to do it. Because I don't think anybody looks at Virginia.
I'm going to be looking for that rule to apply across the board, Steve.
No, totally. I'm with you. But I think in reality, I think they would like to put you ahead of Virginia. I think you would look at Louisville and go, well, we think Louisville's better than Virginia. But you just can't. And I think what we're going to get kind of kicked between the legs with today is Virginia's going to end up like 11, and we're going to be stuck at 12.
Wherever they are.
Because
right
Virginia. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we are one spot behind Virginia.
No matter what.
Wherever Virginia is, we're one spot behind them because they're going to say, I mean, we really, we think if y'all play again, Louisville's going to probably smoke you, but we can't really put you ahead of them because then people are going to say, even though, they could just bite the bullet and say, well, the projections, we like think they're going to be better.
Right. You act like resumes can't change. Alabama should be stuck behind Florida State for all I care.
Because Virginia is a one-loss team. Don't forget that. Like, they have lost. We keep feeling like they're an undefeated team because they're a one-loss team too. They got the same record we got. So, could they? Yeah. But I think that's going to be the problem we run into. And again, it's still really not a problem because you're either going to take them out or somebody else is going to, at that point. So it's whatever. But yeah, I think that's probably, would I be shocked if Louisville ends up a little higher? Because I think Louisville's numbers are a lot better than people have given them credit for. I think people have just watched football and be like, oh, the ACC sucks. Louisville's not going to get credit. Well, the numbers don't say that. The numbers give Louisville a pretty dang good resume, actually.
does the resume matter when it doesn't matter?
And that's what you wonder, where you just say, and that's what I think is what you'll probably see. If I had to, somebody said, Steve, you've got to pick their exact ranking. I would say, give me 12. I think 12 puts you not in the playoff projection because 12 would have you out because the group of 5 team would get in. So 12 would have you out of the playoff, and Virginia's 11. And then they put Virginia in the playoff projection, and they put Louisville at 12. That's kind of where I think they're going to end up tonight.
Well, that was a miserable end to the segment. Thanks a lot, Steve. Let's take our last commercial break.
Sorry.
Roll it along. 93.9
better
The Real.
idea. Stupid idea.
We are your home for Jeff Waltz and Louisville women's basketball.
Virginia is skating on thin ice. They're gonna count as good wins because it's Bama. Is Vandy still a good win for Bama? I don't know.
When it comes to your business, presentation is everything. That's why at Shaheen's Uniforms, they specialize in creating the perfect image for your team. Established in 1922, they've been outfitting businesses like yours with uniforms that not only impress, but also stand the test of time. Whether you need corporate attire, workwear, or specialized uniforms, they've got you covered. Their selection is as diverse as your unique business needs. Join the ranks of satisfied clients who've trusted Shaheen's Uniforms to elevate their brand. Shaheen's Uniforms, a century of dressing success, one uniform at a time.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529. Office is Louisville.
Genesis Diamonds invites you to the Holiday Love Event, our biggest and final sale of the year, November 14th through the 16th. Hi, this is Eddie Edmoni, VP at Genesis, inviting you to enjoy store-wide savings up to 35% off. Engagement rings, earrings, pendant, bands, and bracelets. 7 world-class designers will be showcasing their entire collections. Even luxury pre-owned Rolexes are included. Don't miss this incredible savings event up to 35% off. Zero interest financing is also available, November 14th through the 16th at Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Plaza.
Looking for a thrilling new experience in Louisville? Head over to Next Level Ranges, the city's newest high-tech gun range. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, we've got the perfect setup with state-of-the-art lanes, expert instructors, and a safe, welcoming atmosphere. Wrap up your shooting with a farm-to-table meal from Grass Social, or kick up your feet and relax in our exclusive members lounge. With personal lockers for your convenience, you'll feel right at home. Located just off Baker Parkway across from Lexus of Louisville.
12.
Next Level Ranges, where precision meets passion.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Just win is always the default.
Need something bigger? KPG specializes in large commercial
That's always
construction
the
and
default.
renovation. KPG delivered stunning custom glasswork to the Keeper Center and the baseball team's locker room renovation. Look up their portfolio on kpgglass.com. That's kpgglass.com.
Hi, this is Paul Rogers. Over the years, I've seen how injuries can slow anyone down. That's why when someone needs expert orthopedic care in Louisville, send them to Ellison Bodenhausen. For over 50 years, Ellison Bodenhausen Orthopedics has kept Louisville moving at home, at work, and on the field. With 10 board-certified orthopedic surgeons and 4 convenient locations, they treat everything from fractures and sprains to joint replacements and chronic pain with expert care and real results. Same and next-day appointments are available at all locations. Walk-in clinics are offered every Monday morning from 8 to 9:30 at East Point, Dixie, and St. Matthews. Call 502-587-1236 or visit EMBOrtho.com to schedule. That's at Ellison Bodenhausen Orthopedics. The care you deserve, the results you expect.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, live broadcasts, and much more.
Summer's here, but if your laptop's busted or your kid's iPad took a
is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. Let me just add, they worked for Richard Petty on his pit crew. Should I end the read there? No. Okay, you need more? Okay, well, how about this? 10% off for anybody that goes in and mentions ESPN Louisville. How about that? Barnes Auto Service, 10% off. Okay, you still need more? What more can they give you? Okay, well, let me ask Mr. Barnes. Okay, hey, can we give him some more? Oh, yeah. How about a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty on any repair, any service that you get there?
Now you sold me.
Sell you.
Now you sold me,
If that didn't
Steve.
sell you, yeah. If that didn't sell you, then you know what? Fix your own car. I don't know what to tell you. But, I mean, that right there alone should get it done. So go over to barnesautoservice.com. Listen, schedule an appointment. Get over there and check them out. You will not regret it. And make sure you mention ESPN Louisville when you get over there and get that 10% off. Barnes Auto Service.
Give me, on the basketball side, Steve, give me one more Steve pouty face, arms crossed complaint that nobody else will care about.
Pouty face, arms complaint that nobody will care about. I thought they got how do I say this? Towards the end of the game, towards the last 10 minutes.
Look, I'm already rolling my eyes.
I know. Towards the last 10 minutes, I thought they got a little careless. And I was like, look, I want my team to be the machine that it's like, oh yeah, no, they make all the play, like they stayed focused for 40 minutes against it. And I, like, there was a couple times like Kobe Rogers, who we hadn't even talked about today, and Kanai were just like dribbling. And I'm like, y'all are dribbling the air out of the ball. You're dribbling into the lane. Now you're back out. And I'm like, this stuff isn't going to work. Like, and I'm literally watching the game.
You're
and
no
I'm
longer
going,
practicing.
Yeah, I'm like, none of this stuff works. Like, this is South Carolina State centric. Like, this stuff don't work. You can't just, I'm in the lane. Oh, you know what? I'm chasing mine. I'm going to the 3-point line. Oh, I dribbled the ball off my foot. Oh, I picked it back up. Dribbling. It's like, okay, that's not going to work against anybody but South Carolina State.
And don't let those bad habits creep in with that.
Yeah, like Kanai, I love what you've done today, but don't turn into Mr. Dribbler. You know, like, and I thought his ball handling was great. I thought he did he impressed me. Like, I was like, okay, he can really handle the basketball, you know. But yeah, it got a little like one time Kobe Rogers come down and threw like a 360 pass to somebody, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, when are you ever going to do that? If you do that against anybody in the ACC, it's going to be going the other way.
Patrick, anyway.
Because, by the way, yeah, right. Like, when are you going to shoot that in the game?
When did you practice?
Yeah. That's what it was. When did you practice that shot?
Because I've never seen you practice that shot, ever.
Like, God. But I will say this. Looking around the ACC, I know, right? Watching ACC highlights last night, it made me harsher on my team.
Mm-hmm.
Because the ACC is starting to look super athletic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more athletic than it's looked in the past, definitely the past few years, but I'll say even before then, even when the ACC was clearly better than like the SEC in basketball, which has been most years over the last 10, I mean, other than the last couple. Marcus, what did we always say? You and I would still say on the air here, we go, yeah, but I mean, like the SEC, the teams aren't as good, but the athletes are crazy good. The ACC to me looks like that right now. Like they are insanely. Go around and watch some highlights if you think I'm lying.
No,
they look insanely athletic. Like Miami. Do I think Miami's going to be one of the best teams in the country this year? No, I think they're going to be pretty good, but they are insanely athletic. You know, I mean, when you were watching, NC State looks really, really good.
Yeah,
they terrified me.
Yeah, I had to remind myself about playing fundamental body positioning on the defensive end, because at first I was like, they're going to kill us just with the athleticism. Yeah, I had to remind myself about our ability to keep the athletes at bay.
Yep. 100%, man.
Okay.
And so yeah, I was going to say that's part of it for me. Is just that it was everything else kind of zeroed me in a little bit on nitpicky. And Thursday's going to kind of be the same. Like Jackson State played last night against Illinois, and I mean I think they got beat by like 40. You know, so I mean it's going to be another one where hey, come out, look good, play good, you know, learn what you can learn, because you can still learn things from games like this. I mean, they're still good players. They still attack your zone. They pressed us last night. Like, you can laugh at it, but I mean, it still gave you a look at a press.
You know, that's my nitpicky.
Like, you know,
that's one of my two nitpickies.
Okay.
We took bad angles on getting the ball in bounds. We gave up like a fast guard. One of those lightning quick guards would have gotten at least 3 steals against our court press. They were just a step slow, but getting the ball inbounds, like I said, we have a drawn up player too, where you set a screen to get Michael coming downhill towards the ball. But just regular 2-guard cross screen, pivot, explode, I think is missing. Again, it's so easy for me to say this and admit that maybe basketball is not coached the same in certain areas. But I think in some areas, like finishing through contact, it's still a necessary thing. Like stepping back to avoid contact on a pump fake, I'll never participate in that. Full court presses where you're not like sealing somebody and they have a guy on the ball and you're not getting a good pick run out, you know, something to really get the ball, you know, like a press break that really puts some pressure on the defense. I think we were having too much difficulty getting that ball in bounds, and we're getting it in bounds in bad positions, you know, but like I said, there's a lot of plays where, you know, that right now could be Coach Kelsey just saying, hey, man, you got a ball, man, you got to get open. Because I know sometimes I can do that too. I can do this. Hey, man, you just got to get open, Michael. I don't need you calling for extra screens to get open. You know, you got to be able to buck up. Stand your ground, be strong. You know, Chucky could get the ball in with just being strong and fundamentally sound and holding his man off. Tell the out-of-bound guy where you like the ball. Do you like it on a bounce pass? or you point down if you want on the ground, put your hand out to the side if you want me to lead you, and I'll deliver. But either way, we have to get cleaner with our inbound. So that's a nitpicky. Ooh, and guess what my last one is, Steve?
I'm listening.
Oh God, just one guess. I don't think you're gonna get this one, but this is so Marcus. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna screw with you. Stay off the floor. Y'all gotta stay off the floor.
just fall down too much.
Yeah. Sanan DeFru. I can't wait till we get in film room and we can see this tie up. You and another guy are rebounding the ball. He has the ball kind of behind you on the top of your head.
Oh, yes. I know exactly the play because they called a jump ball.
Yep. That's the one where he fell down. That's the one I would embarrass him in a respectful way. I'm like, dude, you can't fall when you're in a wrestling match with the ball. Or y'all better fall together.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I can't have my 6'10", 6'11" guy in a tie-up where the guy is Zion Williamsoning you for the basketball. What about
it's so funny you say that because I actually have wrote down Biggs got the ball taken away too much.
Yep.
Yeah. Because even though it wasn't a steal or something, it was still like that shouldn't have been a jump ball. And who was it? I was so proud of it, and I actually think it was
They
Kenai
actually got
Roos.
pretty low. They actually got pretty low overall. I was surprisingly decently okay with the butt level. Oh, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I think there was a play where Kenai Roos, a kid. Look, I'm like one of those little children on South Carolina State, but it was the guy who he's like the preseason MEAC player of the year, and he tried to grab the ball out of Kenai Roos' hands. Kenai got a rebound and he come down and it was the little Jaden Johnson kid. He was a smaller guard and he grabs the ball and just the way Kenai just ripped it back from him. And the kid kind of looked at him like, okay.
That was personal. Because it's like, I didn't lift all these weights to get the ball ripped out of my hand ever again.
Yes. And it pissed me off even more at Sananda a couple times and even Zugris, how I'm like, dude, if y'all got the ball in your hands and somebody else comes and grabs it, you should start tackling them. Like, it should be a fight. Like,
or just jog to the bench.
Yeah, or get off my floor. Yeah, like, that's cool. Like, I hope the coaches do that. Like, hey, Sananda, look, I want to talk to you really quick. It's going to be a great conversation. Hey, next time you got two hands on a ball and somebody else grabs it and you don't end up coming up with it or on the ground with them, I'm going to stab you.
That's two.
And he's going to look at you. Yeah, and he's going to be like, what? No, this isn't me. This is Coach Kelsey.
Okay.
Like,
allegedly.
He's like, what do you mean, Coach? I'm going to pull a knife. I'm going to stab you. It's going to be really funny. I'm going to cut you with a blade.
There's a sharp end, right?
Yeah. I'm like, if you sit behind the bench behind Rick Pitino, like, I mean, he would literally tell players he was going to kill them when they come off the air or off the court. He's like, I'm going to kill you. Who was it? I can't remember who told me the story one time. It might have been Farley. Somebody, they said, like, they come off the court and, like, he didn't even look at him. And he was like, I'm going to blink and kill you. And they was like, he stopped and was like, what? And he said one of the coaches looked at him and just waved him on down. Like, just go. He's like, he didn't even look at him. He's like, I'm going to blink and kill you.
Because it's like, I have to take that
I'm going to kill
you as a legitimate threat. Can you imagine?
Like, there was a video, Marcus, really quick.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, like there was a video I almost sent you yesterday. It's Josh Heupel, right? Mm-hmm. And it's a picture. It's the cameras behind the play against Oklahoma. And you can see this tight end's wide open. It was like a fourth down, a fourth and short, right? Mm-hmm. And the tight end drops it off his hands, and it shows Josh Heupel. And Josh Heupel's just like, he like puts his head down and looks up, and you're like, I could only see, like, have you ever seen Law Abiding Citizen?
Of course.
He had that tight end on that table, chained up. It's like, it's 4th and 1, dude. It's a 1-score game. And I drew this play up, and you're wide open, and it hits your hands. And we just lost the ball.
I spent my life growing up this
Yeah.
way.
And now Nick Valvano's on the air going, I don't know why you call that. I mean, Josh Heupel really needs to rethink his whole system. And Josh Heupel is driving in his car listening to Nick on his way to the facility, listening to Nick like, Josh Heupel really he sucks in big games. And Josh Heupel's like, I'm gonna hurt this tight end. When I get to the
Josh
thing,
Heupel puts Nick on the table and forces the tight end to watch, because this is what I have to listen to when you drop the ball. So after I'm done,
wait, why am I getting murdered?
Yeah, when you drop the ball,
with him,
this guy gets on the air and goes, Josh Heupel does not really. It's the Heupel blunder. And he's like, I've got to hear about the Heupel blunder because I drawed up the perfect play to your goofy rear end who couldn't catch a football. And you play Division I football in the SEC.
Listen, Steve, I don't want you having a stroke on air, so get a shout out.
Then I got Nick Valvano. I think it's the Rob Thunder. The Rob Thunder. Yeah, because I pitched it to Isaac Brown, and he dropped the football. I'm going to cut his hand off. Look, what is it? Al-Qaeda. What's their thing? Sharia law. Cut his hands off. Cut his hands off. Oh, God.
You're not doing nothing with him anyway. What are you?
Yeah. What are you using them for? Anyways, go see my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Get over there and check them out. TriStateMen'sHealth.com. If you want to sit around screens, you'll be able to.
Anything you're not using, we cut it off.
Yeah. Anything. So don't do that. Instead, just go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. And listen, 50% of men over the age of 50 deal with erectile dysfunction. You're not alone. A lot of people are dealing with this. And they have over